What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be speaking about Raheem Sterling, who has signed for Chelsea from Manchester City. Before I do crack on with this video though, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. I am rolling out daily Manchester City transfer updates for you guys to enjoy this summer. So if you haven't already, do make sure you have subscribed so you can stay up to date with all the latest Manchester City transfer news on YouTube. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. Leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. 300 likes, any help towards that would be brilliant. Also, don't forget as well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you happy with this sale? Are you unhappy? What are your reasonings? Let me know in the comments below. So let's crack on with this video. First and foremost, I'm going to wish Raheem Sterling the very best of luck for the rest of his career. I'm sad, I'm hurt. I would like Raheem Sterling to have signed a new contract, to have stayed at Manchester City. I think he's a quality player and he's a loss to the team. That's my opinion. I'm sure other people's opinions will be different, so if your opinions are different, do let me know in the comments below and why. But I think Raheem Sterling's just a quality player, albeit we haven't had the best out of Raheem Sterling now for probably 2 seasons when it comes to having the wearing the famous sky blue of Manchester City and the domestic seasons, where I just felt like he really prospered when Pep Guardiola was going down the insistency of the quick wingers and wanting to attack. It really suited Raheem Sterling, playing on the right hand side, playing on the left hand side, partnering up with Leroy Sané. I just felt like it clicked, it worked, and it was just so good during that Centurion season. Just so good, Raheem Sterling. He was a fantastic football player, and I think a lot of people still have that fresh in their brains. They know that the quality Sterling has, and that's why they're hurting. And you can see it for yourselves when England are playing, the quality that Raheem Sterling possesses and what he can do, his movement, how good he can be, and his ability to read the game. We all know that Raheem Sterling's finishing isn't the best, and we know it can always do with being improved. He's 27 now. Do I think it's going to improve at any point in his career? Probably not. It's all about style of play and creating them opportunities. And so I just think that with Chelsea, if they want to get the best out of Raheem Sterling, they're going to have to attack, having him pick up the ball from deep, having him run, letting him get into them positions, letting him run past defenders, and letting him run into space and playing the balls across. Obviously not the tallest, not the most physical of players. It's his pace and his precision that makes him incredibly good. And so that's what Chelsea need to find a way now to try and utilise to get the best out of Raheem Sterling. But that now is a Chelsea problem rather than a Manchester City problem. For Man City, it leaves a hole in our squad. We've gone out there and we've worked hard to make transfers like Julian Alvarez happen, to make the signing of Erling Haaland happen as well. These are 2 very good signings for Manchester City, but there's nothing like having proven, settled, quality players already in our squad, whether that would be for squad rotation, or to be the first team regular. They're all just useful players to have around, and Raheem Sterling is a player that I would like to have around at Manchester City, and I think it's I hope we do replace him. I don't think we're going to, and I think it's preposterous that Manchester City aren't going to go out there and replace Raheem Sterling this summer. I think City are just going to have a ponder in the market into August, probably towards the latter parts of the window, and see what clubs are doing. Are clubs getting desperate? Are they going to sell players? Are there any players that could help improve Manchester City and add to the quality of the squad that, like Raheem Sterling did, for a similar price as well? If that does come available, then I can see City potentially being interested as we head into August. But I reckon City next summer is when we're going to have a look at a quality replacement for Raheem Sterling. I mean, we may already have our replacement in the form of Jack Grealish that we brought in last summer. It wasn't necessarily a needed signing for City. That was more of a signing that happened because we weren't getting our top striker target in Harry Kane. We've addressed that this summer, and so we've kind of worked in opposite ways. We've addressed the winger problem last summer and then addressed the striker problem this summer, and we should have addressed the striker problem last summer and the winger problem this summer. So Jack Grealish, he's going to need to have a very big season for Manchester City, so we don't really feel the burden when it comes to wingers and wide players being felt by Manchester City. But the thing is now with Jack Grealish that we have brought in, he's very similar in my opinion to what Phil Foden is. Good with the ball, good with his reading, and also very versatile that he can play in the centre. And I feel like possibly over the next season with Sterling leaving, it's going to leave the opportunity of players like Bernardo Silva, like Kevin De Bruyne, potentially going on that right wing and rotating with Riyad Mahrez and Cole Palmer. And if that is the case, then that does leave a potential hole in midfield where we could see the likes of Foden, Grealish and Phillips or Rodri being pushed further forward in our squad. So I'm amazed that Man City are only doing a couple of pre-season friendlies. I thought we'd have been experimenting a little bit more with maybe 3 or 4 matches to try out some new ideas and new formations and plays in different positions and seeing if we can help that with the burden. But I think City are just going for a nice long rest, and we're just going to try and adapt ourselves throughout the Premier League season with the domestic trophy of the Carabao Cup coming up first and the Champions League group stage as well, is where we potentially see if this is the right or wrong thing to do for Man City to sell Raheem Sterling. And with Raheem Sterling for Chelsea now, they know they've got a Premier League proven player, a homegrown player on their hands for a good fee as well. And so it'll be interesting to see how he adapts at Chelsea, and will it suit him or will it not? It might be. It's one of these moves that's going to make or break Raheem Sterling. He's had life very good at Manchester City. It was working, but he's wanted to leave. He's looked unhappy. He's wanted to go and do a new challenge. We knew he was looking for a move abroad, angling towards the likes of Barcelona and Real Madrid. It's not happened, so he's ended up at Chelsea instead, a Champions League team, a team that's won the Champions League before, that want to compete at the top of the Premier League and compete with Manchester City to try and win the Premier League trophy next season. So it's potentially weakened our squad to strengthen their overall first team 11. So it'll be interesting to see now how he kicks on. Like I said, it's going to make or break Raheem Sterling. The move's either going to suit him and he's going to continue where he left off from the 2019, 2020, 2019, 2020, 2021 and 22 seasons for Manchester City, where he's gone right from the very top to he's just started to angle to and go downwards, in my opinion. Still excellent quality, just not being as good as what he has, and he'll want to get back to that level and maybe even go beyond that as well. And so it feels like it's the right time for him to move, and so time will tell on whether that is the correct thing to do. And if it doesn't suit Raheem Sterling at Chelsea, then where does he go from there and what does happen? It's a risk, it's a move that he's made. I'm wishing him the very best of luck, apart from when he's playing against Manchester City, hoping he'll get a couple of sitters and miss them. And I will tell Chelsea fans that whilst I love Raheem Sterling, now that he's no longer a Manchester City player, I can say this, he is going to miss sitters for you. And at times he's absolute quality, I love him, and then at other times you are going to hate him with the amount of opportunities that he will spur and he will miss, and it's Raheem Sterling. He's going to do that throughout his career. And Manchester City fans, certainly for me anyway, have learnt to accept that from Raheem Sterling and kind of love him for who he is. Other times people get very frustrated, so it is very much a mixed opinion there, but he is a quality player, no doubt in that. And to me, a good signing for Chelsea. It's a gap in Manchester City's squad which I don't think is going to get addressed this summer unless something good does come up, and it could. If not, it's something we'll address next summer potentially, and spend big and focus on that for next summer. And Man City like to do that when it comes to transfers and their squad. So there we go, Sterling, he's a Chelsea player. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new around here. Daily Manchester City transfer updates coming for you guys to enjoy, so subscribe if you haven't already. Also, don't forget as well, social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too, if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. 300 likes is the aim, so any help towards that would be much appreciated, and I will see you all again real soon for the next Manchester City transfer video. So I've been JSGC, thank you everyone for watching, I hope everyone is safe and well, peace, ciao for now.